going on, man?
Exactly.
What you mean? What's going on, man? You know, this is a podcast. We ain't thought no name for it yet, but
I mean, introductions. You feel me?
It's
I feel like
who going
motherfuckers
first?
know, man. They know me.
Nah, motherfuckers don't know you.
B-I-G-G-U-C-C-I Crow. Big Gucci Crow.
Nigga,
Straw
that's
Hat
name,
Crow. I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm the Shanks, you know what I'm saying? Profile picture. That's the GOAT, so I gotta represent you, feel me? But you know, they call me Crow, you man. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes.
I mean, I feel it, man. But you know, we got the realest nigga in here, man. You know, the professional hater.
Oh my god. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? From the flap.
But I mean, you know, it's Jared. You know, with Go On picture. You know, the best anime out there.
Can't even
That's not
remember that
done
mid.
yet.
Can't even remember his name. He mid.
Well, y'all know me. I'm Kai. God-fearing, honest man. Never hated a day in my life. My profile picture. Wait, I forgot. What's his name?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
That's crazy. I
god.
forgot his
That's
name.
that
You talking about
mid.
somebody forgot some mid for real,
Nah,
but
man.
It
That's
is.
EA, man. That's
It
EA.
is, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so boom, we're gonna tackle 3 topics today. It should be smooth, you feel me? So, first topic we've agreed to talk about is the old gen anime versus the new gen. Now I know it's one person here that's gonna be kind of controversial with their opinion, so I'm gonna let him go first. So
who is
Yeah.
who is that?
you, fuck you talking about?
I started off, man, but you know me personally, I mean, old gen is, it was mid. You feel me? It was mid then. No, I ain't gonna say it was mid then in the sense, but compared to now, it's mid. You feel me? But
Okay.
mid ain't always a bad thing. You feel me? So I feel like when folk bring up the old,
Hold on. When you say old gen,
Yeah, what you
let them
mean
know
by
what
that? Like,
shows.
what
you feel
anime?
me?
Yeah, what shows you
I
talking
guess
about?
anything before 2000, I guess.
2000.
Okay.
No.
How old we talking?
No, that ain't fair. Now I say anything before 2010, because when Attack on Titan came out, I think Attack on Titan was like
13.
the shift. Attack on Titan came out on fucking 18.
I
He
said
said
13.
13. He said 13.
13. Oh. Yeah, that was like the shift I feel for the new gen. How things change, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
that ain't really fair either, though, man. Cause
I mean, you gotta think the whole model has changed in these past couple of years. All these new big shows and everything's different. You feel me? I think 10 is fair.
I guess we can roll with that.
If you're gonna do old gen, you have to include the big 3 in the old gen. But you say before 2000, the big 3 ain't come out before 2000, except for One Piece.
I guess we can roll with that. But even before like 2010, it wasn't really just that. I ain't gonna say it wasn't that much great anime, but it was like, you know, you have like 3 shows a year. I can't lie to you. Let's be for real here.
What you got now?
Yeah.
Hey, every season got some heat now. I ain't finna let you just disrespect.
What's the heat
The
from
new
this season?
This season that's currently going, you got Mashoko, even though, you know, that's a whole other topic for another day.
Yeah,
but you got
that show. Yeah, I'm listening.
It's a good show though. You feel me? Then you got.
I can understand why people wouldn't even be able to make it past the first episode, because I strained the show.
But you got 8 or 6, but I doubt y'all watch that.
None of these shows are naming are better than most of the old gen, but continue.
You haven't watched them, so you can't really speak on that. You feel me? But
you haven't even seen Bleach.
Can you say some bangers, man?
We need some bangers. We talk about some popular shit. No shit that 5 niggas to watch.
I'm saying it ain't 5 though, cause you don't watch it. But it's anime this season that's 5 now. You just haven't watched them. You feel me?
Good.
You gotta talk about the bangers though, not the just regular. You know, the regular.
You have to talk about. You gotta compare the big show to the big show.
Exactly right.
But realistically, even being as it is, like for old gen, it ain't even that many. You can probably name like 10 bangers, and I swear from 2000 to now, it's way more bangers than that.
2000? That's not 2010 now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying new gen got way more bangers, I guess, than old gen.
2006.
Nah, I would.
Naruto. I'm not a huge Naruto fan, but you got to put Naruto there. Bleach. Darker Than Black, Full Metal Alchemist. Are we gonna count Hunter x Hunter? It's a remake from 2011.
No. Low key, you can't
We
even
not
count
counting
Full
that.
Metal Alchemist. Yeah, you can't really low key count. I mean, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is better than the regular one. And that came out.
It's the manga though. They just stayed true to the
I
manga,
mean,
and the manga was made
yeah.
with the old gen shows. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop came out when?
1999, 99, I think.
That's old.
I feel. I guess you can throw it on there.
What you mean? It's the old gen, fool.
I mean, I hate. I mean, come on.
One Piece, obviously, the GOAT.
Okay,
Your
calm down all
favorite
that.
show, Hunter x Hunter.
2011.
That's 2011, yeah.
Bro,
2011.
the show came out in 1990 something.
I
But the
mean, but it's
1990
not. It wasn't
was-
good. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
say it wasn't
wasn't
good,
good.
but it's like
I just they restarted because of if he was consistently dropping chapters, you think they would have restarted it?
probably not.
Exactly. So they didn't restart it because it was bad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, like you just named some show. I mean, that one. I guess it hit 10. I won't really count.
I ain't
but-
hate 10. I can keep going, but you good. Come on. You ain't got no new gens that can, you know what I'm saying, that'll surpass them as far as quality.
I mean,
You just talking. I'm like,
Not just
you just talking. Okay, for new gen. Okay, we got Attack on Titan, Steins Gate.
Steingate, not bad. You can show our name. It's
Oh, you
something.
just talking now. You just
is
talking
y'all,
now.
is y'all gonna throw Vinland Saga in there for like new gen? That shit.
I mean,
bro.
that's a
We can put it out though.
Yeah, for sure.
But you left off a couple bangers for the old
I
gen. I
wasn't
ain't gonna
finished.
let
Verona
you just.
Kenshin, I mean, it's more. It's a lot more.
I don't know about that. The
Kenshin not good. Kenshin not good. Why?
You haven't, man. Hitman Reborn,
Oh my
bro. It's so
God.
much.
Hitman Reborn. No, you just try to sneak that in there like we wouldn't notice or something.
It's not fire. Yu Yu Hakusho, not fire.
That show fire, but Hitman Reborn, you just tried to sneak that
What's
in
wrong
there.
with
like
Hitman
we
Reborn?
Mid.
It's not mid. It's not mid. It's not mid.
But definitely
Hitman
some mid.
Reborn mid. 90% of these new shows is mid too. Them shows can't even keep folks interested after the first season or so, bro.
You just talking though.
Oh my god.
I can go through all the new gen anime, and I promise you, folks still keeping up with them.
I ain't Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dragon Ball Z.
Cool. Berserk.
That's not-
Man.
I mean,
I tried Berserk. I couldn't. It was decent, but the animation just put me off. I can't lie to you. I ain't
Yeah, the
really
movie-
into that old
it's just a
motherfucker
movie, bro.
Jumbo.
I know y'all ain't seen it, but Slam Dunk is fire on my mama.
Please don't sneak no sports anime out there. I
Bro,
can't lie
just
to
saying-
you.
yeah,
bro.
but yeah, you watch romance. You can't.
Every show, majority of the shows we named got romance in it one way or
Yeah,
another.
but you watch shows with no action.
That's
just
maybe,
romance,
yeah.
I watched the show for a story. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. Monsters OG. That's one of your favorite shows. Just like Code Geass, one of your favorite shows. That's OG.
Yeah, you left it off. You left
I
off
said
Death Note
KO.
too. I'm
I
pretty
said
sure.
Code Geass. I thought Death Note was like 2010.
Death Note came out in 2008, my boy.
Damn. What? Boy, you.
I mean-
boy, you shouldn't even said that.
Well, My Hero, that's new gen, right? That's better than
Yeah.
a lot of
Then what?
like
No.
old shit.
No,
What?
no,
What?
I ain't even gonna let you say that.
I shit, y'all don't like.
I like
My
My
Hero
Hero.
is really
Listen, I like My Hero,
It's really,
but,
really good.
but I watch the show, bro. I need to feel that the things they're doing actually matter. You feel? I want it to be high stakes. If you're not gonna be high stakes, don't act like it's gonna be a serious ass arc. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? It's not. What you mean by that? By
I need
not high
somebody
state?
to
What?
die.
Who done died in My Hero?
Like,
Over
these
in
boys
Portland?
Okay.
is just playing villain, man. They just pull up
Nobody-
every time it's an event. They pull up and ruin the event, but don't nobody die. I ain't stunned Nightwing, and I'm not caught up in the manga either. But as far as the show right now, not
Nobody-
Nighthawk, whatever bro name is. That man got
Nobody dies in
introduced.
Dragon Ball Z though.
That's a big
So-
flaw of it too.
But it's like,
That's a huge flaw.
come on, I'll be like, you can't really use
this
nobody
is the
died
thing,
there.
though. This is the thing, though. Dragon Ball Z introduces the Dragon Balls early in the story.
Yeah.
To show you that there is a way to wish people back when they die. That kind of takes all the suspense going forward before that. Besides the Frieza, the Art versus Frieza, because that was dynamic, so they didn't even know about all that. You feel me? But My Hero has all these events, and these teenage villains come and crash the party every time. And swear it's just such a serious event, but nobody is dying. It's not.
Hey,
You feel me?
isn't it crazy how I forgot Nighthawk, the one that could see into the future a little bit or something like that? He was All Might's sidekick. Did that man say All Might was gonna die, but he's still running around?
Hey,
He's still, it's crazy. No, it's crazy that he predicted when he saw that All Might was finna die, just to turn out to be the one that died instead. So it's like,
All Might run around like he popped, man.
but I mean, back to the topic, man. I mean, I feel like old Gen, it was cool for his era and stuff like that, but new Gen, like head and shoulder. I ain't gonna say head and shoulder, but it's just better than old anime. I mean, it's not a knock to it, but don't get me wrong, like the stories and stuff like that are great and stuff like that. But with everything of high technology going with animation, soundtracks and stuff like that, it's just hard to compete with. You feel me?
If these new shows had the same animation as the shows from back in the day, they wouldn't even make it past one season most of the time.
What you mean?
But
These
like
animation be carrying these shows.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna say all that though.
Man,
It be having good stories. I ain't gonna say that.
go ahead. Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, for what it is,
For what
it's
it
an
is.
enjoyable ride.
I can say the same thing for Dragon Ball Z, and y'all say don't know about it. Y'all can bring up so many flaws, but Demon Slayer attempts to have a lot of emotional moments. And all
It
these-
does.
They do got emotional moments.
There is not a character in that show that is written enough for me to give a fuck about it.
I mean, but
you
that's not the
biased.
thing, though. No, but that's
I'm
not the
biased.
thing, though. But you can't tell me when you first watched Demon Slayer and
I first watched
I forgot.
it, and I said, "Damn, this animation fire."
So you telling me when that man, I forgot when he was going against the lower ranked demon in the forest with him and Nezuko, and he was going through that thing doing that dance and stuff. You ain't finna tell me you're like
I said,
you
"This
ain't
shit
feel
is
no type of
fire."
way.
It looked great.
So you ain't feel for Tanjiro going through that.
What was he going through? He just unlocked the new power.
He was trying to protect his sister.
He didn't seem to have a hard time doing it. He just unlocked the new ass pull power out of nowhere.
Oh, he was
Wasn't really-
definitely having a hard time, my boy.
I'm talking about
Yeah, he
once
definitely was.
what the moment that is, he had a hard time putting it, but the moment that you're talking about, when he unlocked the Hinokami with the dance, the fire stuff, right?
Yeah, the fire, right?
At that point, he had a power up. It was displayed to be emotional because of they added the music in with it. All
And
that.
Nesco and shit
But
like
the
that.
moment,
What's his dad?
and his dad who could dance in the cold weather, even though he was. But I ain't gonna even get into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be hating, man.
But overall, it was a good moment. But the moment right after that stole the show and was even better. And it was no emotion.
Oh, you just talking.
Boy, when Giyu pulled up and did that dead calm, but come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't say stole the moment, but like it was cool and all, but it
What?
wasn't just like
It didn't
was-
I ain't gonna say it.
yeah, he didn't stay the moment. It was cool, but he just showed up, cut her head off, and just that was it, man. It wasn't no suspense, nothing like that, because he just like that. You feel me? So it wasn't no really
with Tanjiro. I mean, we knew that too.
because
Hashira was-
Tanjiro isn't a
Listen,
Hashira
we knew
and he
that
was
two of
fighting
them
for his
was
And he was
life.
struggling. Yeah, he was
we knew
struggling.
that two of them was in the forest, right? So
No.
it could. Yes, we did. Shinobu had already been over there where old boy was. No,
No, we didn't know that he
Giyu
was.
came and saved Inosuke before he made it to Tanjiro.
I'm saying though, but we didn't know where he was though. Like
We knew
him
he was on
and
the way. He got the same.
we didn't know we
Come
didn't know he was on the way. We just knew he was in the area.
What you think he came there for? The chill?
He did a mission, bro.
Hey, this is a tangent. I ain't finna admit. Anyways, I think you say you feel that the new gen show they head and shoulders above.
I didn't say that it was just head and shoulder, but I just feel like they're above. Like
But-
it just
What you say?
I mean, no, I don't know. I mean, so what's new gen? After 2010, right?
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, Black Clover, My
Like,
Hero,
yeah.
Jujutsu
I
Kaisen.
mean, but what is those shows really better than? Like, that's some bad. Like, what those? They not really like better
only
than.
one that I can put up there with them is Attack on Titan, bro.
Exactly. That's like one show out of all these other shows that Jared. talking
I
about.
mean, nah, y'all sleep on Steingate for one. I ain't
I've
finna
seen
keep letting it.
Steingate.
I ain't finna keep letting this.
It's not as good
Slander.
as Code Geass. I promise you, it's not.
But we got Violent Evergarden, but y'all ain't watched that either, man. Y'all missing out.
them shows are not as good as
Mob
even when you
Psycho.
shows you. Okay,
Mob Psycho. Okay,
That's
for
that's
sure.
gas. That's really
Yeah.
gas. Yeah,
Vinland Saga.
good show. But these would
We
be
need another season though, but it's a good show.
Magi old gen too. I think. No, it's not.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
good
It's
gen.
not.
That's a good new gen. But
We got it's just a lot of shows that y'all haven't watched
But
yet.
this
You
the
feel me?
thing,
So
even
But
though
they
I
not
know
bangers
they're
though.
not bangers, that too. But the thing is, these shows you're naming, none of them can just support your claim that make the new gen so much better than the old gen. Because yes, they're good shows. I'm not taking that away from you. Even if I haven't seen it, I know the basic premise, or I've seen a couple of, so I just haven't finished. I know what's going on in the show. You feel me? None of these narratives are just support your claim of the new gen just being so much better. With the upgraded technology and all that, and the new format of how anime is released, it seems to be favorable towards new gen. But the old gen still had gas, even with the old animation. Like people were still tapped in. You feel me? Like now, anime is a lot, like 20 times more popular in the world. You feel me? People watching that shit, and then don't even get talk shit about no more like we used to. Man. I mean, I wouldn't. Nigga didn't play with me like that. But you know what I'm saying, right?
oh my god.
You a bitch.
Nigga ain't play with me like that. I wasn't Naruto running through the school, so a motherfucker could say shit to me about watching anime. But
You wanted to, but you couldn't. That's all. You know, you didn't want to do that.
Nah,
You wanted to though.
I don't know what y'all was doing up there in Chicago, bro. But no, we didn't do that.
I never did that. I never did that.
He took the jacket off after lunch and took off, huh?
I never did that. I don't even know why niggas was doing that. Like that shit make them quicker. I never did that.
Hey man, made Naruto quicker. Why wouldn't make me quicker? But
But yeah,
to your point.
y'all ain't really like, I don't know. You ain't really naming no bangers, man. Like,
yeah. I
Okay,
feel
let me name something. Let me name something, man.
I'm saying, well, go ahead.
First off, we got Sword Art Online.
oh,
But no, for real though. Attack on Titan. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Tokyo Ghoul. I mean, the
No.
anime. Oh, whoa, what?
after season 1, no.
The show don't even
You
have a
can
good
talk.
season. But come on now, you even said that season 2 was trash.
I like the season 2. Anything after season 2 is what I have a problem with though.
Okay, yeah.
But My Hero first 2 seasons with some gas. I ain't,
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah,
We got
okay.
Noragami,
I love that shit.
ReZero, but y'all ain't. I
I've
doubt
seen
y'all watched
ReZero.
that.
I didn't finish it because it wasn't my cup of tea, but I understand the concept.
7 Deadly Sins before season 3
You
happened.
can see
Yeah.
I know.
Before
I don't know if you
season,
noticing this
exactly.
trend,
Before
but you
season,
naming these
yeah.
shows and you get to saying before this season, before that. We didn't have to do that when we was naming these shows from the OG. Only thing we'll have to say was a filler arc or whatever. But as far as saying the show just gets trash, it don't happen. I mean, it wasn't like that, man.
I mean, you saying that like a lot of OG anime ain't got, they
We talking
flaws
about
and
the
stuff like
bangers,
that.
though. We talking about the
I
bangers.
mean, yeah. I'm just
I
exactly
mean,
talking about
some of the bangers do have their moments, man.
I just said filler.
We got Parasite, Promise Neverland, man. One
Yeah.
Punch Man, Mob
Yeah.
Psycho, man.
Good show.
Jujitsu.
Good show.
You feel me? Kill a Kill, but I doubt y'all finished.
Nah.
Didn't finish.
Kill. I mean, Kill not no banger though.
It's not a banger.
You just talking though. When that
Nah,
show
yeah.
dropped, it was
Akame
most
got
popular
killed.
anime that year. Nah, I can't
Well,
agree with
man,
that.
it's another tangent. We need to stay on these tangents.
Psycho Pass,
Gas.
Bunny Girl Senpai, but y'all ain't watched that either.
Bunny Good,
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man.
Doctor Stone, Fate
Dr.
Zero.
Stone. Yeah, Dr. Stone.
Hey, Fate Stay Night came out with the old gen, so man, that's kind of like a
And
continuation. So I can't just let
it
you
dropped.
claim
It dropped
that.
with the old gen. It was trash too.
Stay Night ain't trash. Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is trash.
Stay Night, the first one is most definitely some booty meat.
Bro, it's not trash. You just talking, man.
I need to watch Stay Night. I haven't
Chill
watched it.
Hero.
Watch Zero first, cause it's like it's a prequel to Stay Night, so you can watch it first and the continuation, like it'll make more sense.
But my thing is, man. I mean, of course, old gen, it helped shape the way for the future and stuff like that. But new
I'm
gen,
not using that argument because that's not even a fair argument because you can't really counter it, right? They're like when folks say Dragon Ball Z better because it was the OG. It's not better. It just was the bigger. It ain't better than the.
I mean, they just haven't made nothing better than Dragon Ball Z. Really, like,
Who?
I'm talking about the people that made Dragon Ball. They haven't really made anything better than Dragon Ball.
Talking about Akira.
Because they can't.
I mean, they can. They just,
You just keep making this bullshit, man.
Yeah,
Listen. Okay, let me tell you now. See, Naruto, the manga arc for Naruto, I forgot their name. I can't lie to you. when Naruto ended, he started a new series, and they cut it off.
Yeah, talking about Samurai 8.
Yeah, because nobody want to read that.
That
Nobody
shit
wants to
was
watch
ass. The main
that.
character looked like the second Hokage. Yeah, that shit was ass. Ain't gonna cap. Bleach,
I mean-
Bleach succeeds when he was making Burn the Witch though. That was
Burn the Witch was good, but it's only 3 episodes, but it's good.
Yeah, it's like an OVA type shit. But I feel like with the way that the old anime were, they were written to the point where you can follow the characters easier. You know what I'm saying? Because it feel like you go through a lot more with the characters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. I'm not even gonna get into my gripes about the way they did in characters, but either way, you grow with the characters more than you do in these new gen shows. Because for the most part, you'll watch a 24 episode season and you be like, damn, this shit fine. They'll drop the next season. It's mid or it's already trash. And by the third season, you're not even watching the show no more. Like the shows don't hold up as good as the old shows do. You feel me?
I mean, the only show they really have was Attack on Titan, but all other shows ain't got no new seasons like Jujutsu Kaisen and like
Hero
Vinland
most
Saga.
definitely on the 6th season right now.
I'm not
My
talking
Hero?
about. I'm talking about like the others. I'm talking about like the real bangers. You know, not
You
My
said
Hero.
My Hero on the 6th season. And when last time you watched My Hero?
Probably, I don't know, like the end of season 3.
Yeah.
But I ain't even. What was season 3? I feel like season 3 when his sidekick died, and that's when I stopped.
What? I don't know what bro name is.
I don't care. Literally.
I literally don't care his character at all. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you gonna introduce him and have him die, but that don't get
Makes
the job done for me, bro. I need somebody that's in the main cast to die.
Like All Might, but he just dodging down, man.
But I mean, it's not a lot of shows main characters die though. Like a lot of main characters don't die in shows.
I mean,
But the thing is, though, the point of the arc was that he was going to die. Like he was trying.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think that was the point of the arc, but he kept.
The reason why him and All Might fell out was because he was saying he gonna die, right?
Yeah, like, and All Might is still alive. So it's like, for one, I feel like that's a plot hole. Cause how can your quirk see into that future, but you're already
I would
dead?
say it's a plot hole, but I'm not too deep into the show, so I can't even want nobody to be correcting me, man.
I'm the same way, but I feel like your ability has to work to a point where you're still alive. So it's like,
for sure. I don't know. Man.
Maybe I don't know.
It's just, but I mean, like I was saying about the new gen, the shows don't hold up as well. Rewatches don't hit the same because once you get past the animation, you have to focus on the story, and the stories just don't hit the same as the old gen stories do. And I'm not being no old head nostalgia type guy. I rewatch almost every show I watch. The only new gen shows that hit the same on the rewatch for me is Mob Psycho, Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan, obviously.
Bogo straight up.
Straight Dogs. The last season was mid-pack, but I feel it, yeah.
I mean-
tell me I'm lying.
No. I
Yeah?
can't say that.
Tell me I'm lying.
You said the last season. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the last season, but it was mid. I say it's mid, but the first 2, 3,
Perfect.
some gas.
Yeah, then the movie too. But I said, like, the rewatches just don't hit the same because I feel like once you get past the animation and that shock, like, damn, this shit look fire as fuck. I rewatched Demon Slayer and was bored as fuck the whole time.
Right.
I rewatched it with my girl, you feel me? I'm like, this shit ain't hitting the same, you feel me?
I mean, I feel the same, but I
I
get
mean-
what you're saying and stuff like that. But
And I ain't gonna lie. You ain't even mentioned Boruto, but Boruto is making the new gen anime sink. I ain't gonna lie. It's making it sink. It's making it
yeah,
sink.
man, we ain't even gonna count, little bro. I ain't gonna count. Bro, tripping,
trying to
man.
sneak him in or somewhere, but I feel it.
He is a part of making that.
He
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
next gen. But yeah,
He
man,
next gen, but I
That's what
mean,
I'm saying.
I ain't finna get into that.
that's why I put the whole gen here because I can rewatch moments from One Piece and Bleach and Code Geass or whatever, especially One Piece. But yeah, I can rewatch them moments and get the same feeling I felt when I first saw it. And I watched them when I was a child. Now I'm not saying every show like that because I ain't gonna count. I rewatched Soul Eater. That bitch was so fucking trash. I ain't even make it past the second episode. But I rewatched most of the old gen and I get the same feeling I got when I first seen it. But for these new gen, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches be mid-pack, man, once you get past that shock of that animation, man. Jujutsu Kaisen was good on the rewatch too, though. I ain't gonna even cap.
But
I mean,
no, man. After this arc that they finna see, it ain't that good. So
you talking about spoil, but I get what you're saying and stuff like that, man. But I mean, you can go either way, cause I love watching like it's just something about shows that hit from like 2009, like the 2006. It has a sense of nostalgia to it. I don't even care, but it's like the animation on them series just different. Like isn't its own right. It's
I
not
like that. Yeah, they had the darker lines in the drawing. I know exactly. So me and brother was just talking about that the other day.
It's
They
like a
do it
feeling.
different.
Like I enjoy watching them type of
Yeah,
shows.
it's like the characters got more weight to them on the screen. You feel me? I don't know. It's strange, man. But yeah, man, we feel like so on this topic, old gen versus new gen. What side y'all picking? I'm gonna take the old gen.
oh, every time. Oh,
I mean, I ain't no old head, man. I'm planning for the future, man. But I mean, it's only gonna get better. So I mean, like I said, old gen built the foundation and stuff like that, but new gen is pushing anime into a boundary it's never seen before.
I need one. If niggas make a show better than One Piece, that's what I'm gonna say, new gen niggas. But I ain't seen it yet. But
One Piece
anyway,
got like 1,000 episodes, man. You got
1,000 good episodes. You're right. But yeah, next topic, man. Since we're talking about the old gen, we're gonna move on and talk about the big three. Are the big three overrated, or are they regarded the right way as they should be?
What big three are we talking about?
The only
Bleach,
big three.
Naruto,
Stop
One
that.
Piece,
There's
right?
no other, but there's no other big three, bro. All right,
I mean,
I'm talking about Naruto, One Piece, and who else?
Bleach. Oh, this man disrespecting Bleach.
You said, what's the question again?
Are the
Are
big
they
three
overrated?
overrated?
I mean, I don't feel like they're overrated. I feel like Bleach is slightly overrated. For, reasons unknown.
seen
But
episode. Never seen
Naruto,
episode.
Naruto and One Piece are respected as they should be. You feel me?
Honestly, man, I feel like One Piece deserves more love, man.
One Piece do
I mean,
get love.
what
We talk
more
about
lo-
how it's trending all the time, bro.
But
It get
in
love,
the West,
bro.
it does not get as much love as it should. But I
What
understand.
love does
why.
it need?
I mean, the same love that Naruto get, I feel.
I mean, both are loved. The One Piece has been
That's
the
what I'm
number one
saying.
selling
It
mangas
says number
for
one,
how
but
long?
in the West, in America, One Piece is not nearly as big as it should be.
I
They
mean,
don't have good games. How about that?
no, it's not even that. It's not even that. But like,
I know why.
the average-
I know why.
for the average consumer of anime in Western media, like nobody's finna sit down and watch 1,000 episodes.
It hasn't had
We
1,000
don't have to
episodes
say
since it started.
that. Exactly.
I feel like the reason why One Piece didn't take off was because the OG, the 4Kids dub, it was trash. It had the same folks that made Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon had One Piece, and they had them folks on there talking like that was some jackass. But now with how accessible anime is, and yeah, it's up in numbers, but you can watch 50 trash or mid anime, or just watch one good long anime. I feel like you know what I'm saying.
But I'm saying
yeah.
from the average consumer's point of view, they're
I
not.
feel
finna
it because
start
most
One
people
Piece.
that's really into anime have seen One Piece. But I don't know, man. I think niggas need to start aiming, man. You feel me?
I mean, One Piece is exactly where it should be. It's in the big three, but it's not the most popular of the
All
big
I'm
three
saying
in
is-
Western media.
If One Piece make a good ass game, they gonna be over the top. But they haven't done that.
And that's so strange.
It's not
to
even
me,
a
bro.
game thing.
Nah,
to
you
be
crazy.
honest.
I feel like it is because
Yeah, it is.
Storm, and like all those Naruto games, that shit really putting out there.
And
I
Dragon
mean, I
Ball
can't
games,
even say that though. But like,
Tenkaichi
okay,
and
like,
Budokai and all them games help Dragon
Exactly.
Ball Z a
That's
lot. Now I'm not
exactly
gonna even
like
count.
a lot.
like the reason One Piece isn't where it is simply because like growing up, what you used to see on TV.
Ninja,
What you mean?
talking about Ninja and shit.
Dude,
Naruto used to always come on. Like it was
Know what
Naruto
I'm
and Dragon Ball
saying,
Z.
though? One Piece was on Adult Swim for a little bit. I think.
yeah.
I never seen it.
Bleach and One Piece
Yeah,
was on
One
there.
Piece. Yeah, One Piece is definitely.
I seen Bleach, but I
Let me
never
make
seen
sure.
One Piece.
Let me make sure.
Well, bro, they have like One Piece. It definitely was. One Piece was definitely on.
I know it was on 4Kids, but that's not. The series was.
Well,
really-
Toonami.
Yeah, it was on Toonami. It was on Toonami.
Yeah, that's Adult Swim. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Toonami.
I don't know what that channel was. I can't lie to you.
Toonami was Adult Swim. It was.
It
what
was
they
it was
called when
it
they
was
started
past
playing
his
shit.
bedtime. You know, it was
He
it
was
was
asleep.
past his bedtime. You know, he was asleep.
I mean,
Toonami
I'm a
was-
kid, bro. I can only watch Naruto and go to sleep.
Yeah, Naruto was the first one that came on, I think, when Toonami. So that's why, probably why most people seen it. But One Piece was on it for a little bit, but I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it
Oh,
was.
it was. I'm looking at it. It definitely was.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the only reason it's just not that big was because the character designs can be off-putting, even though. And I said this, and I want a motherfucker to call me out. For every 5 trash character design in One Piece, I can give you 2 fire ones. And if you got your favorite show, I bet there's more fire designs in One Piece than it is in that one. He ain't that one. Hey man, we can go design for design, man. I ain't capping.
Hey, I can't lie to you. Hey, not my favorite anime, of course not, but if you compare it to Demon Slayer character design wise, it ain't really finna hold up.
I mean, that's.
Hey man, let's do it, man. We
if
can
you-
do
what
it on
you-
the next episode. I
Okay,
promise
so
you.
we can do Wayno. We can do Wayno and like the new Demon Slayer.
Why not? Yeah, I mean, you gonna limit One Piece to one arc, but sure, you can.
Because Demon Slayer has like 26 episodes.
But we know the characters that have been introduced right now, aside from any demons that are in the manga, we know the characters, right? We got the Hashira, them the 5 designs that everybody be talking about.
But we don't know all the Hashira if they just only anime watch.
Yes, the dude, the last episode had all the Hashira.
It
They
wasn't
don't
even the
know
last
that.
episode.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
the
but they don't
first
really know.
season. I haven't
What I'm
watched
saying
the
is
first
like they don't really know in depth of who they are for real.
I feel
Like
like
they don't know
they
their
look like.
powers. They
Man, I
don't
feel
know
like
their powers
when
though.
you see that nigga Rengoku, you know that nigga got a 5 design. Fuck out of that. But we can next episode of this podcast. For every demon, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so it can be shown. For every 5 design you pull up from Demon Slayer, I can show you one from One Piece that look just as good, if not better.
I mean, I get what you're saying, man, but back to the topic, man. You said, I feel like all of them are respect as they should be. I mean, Naruto pushed, I ain't gonna say push the boundaries for them, but
It did. No, I ain't gonna count. I'm not the biggest fan of how.
Yeah,
things
it
went.
definitely did.
Yeah.
what boundaries did it push?
It took that Dragon Ball Z took the running start and handed Naruto the baton and launched that shit into a whole nother level.
I guess that's fair and stuff like that because I used to love Naruto growing up as a kid. I can't lie to you.
If you watched anime as a child, you watched Naruto. It wasn't no way around.
You hate it now though.
I mean, because I know what better shows are and stuff like that,
But I feel like a good show, that's not the reason I hate Naruto. I don't hate Naruto either, by the way. But a show being better than Naruto shouldn't make me dislike Naruto. You know what I'm saying? That's like you
I
got
get
a
what you're
favorite.
saying.
That's like you going up with a favorite rapper and you find out such and such rap better. That wouldn't make me dislike bro music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. But my reasons for disliking Naruto or just trash rain overall at certain moments and stuff like that.
Downhill a lot.
But,
Folks say
I
we
mean-
nitpicking. We say we nitpick. They say we nitpick, but I don't know.
don't say.
I can't really speak for One Piece and Bleach because I haven't, really seen those shows. But I feel like I never seen Bleach, so I can't really speak.
Yeah,
on
y'all
it. I
hear
don't know
that?
how.
Yeah,
it-
talking about
Gonna
the
kill
OG.
you in the comments.
He talking about the OG. He seen 2 of the
Exactly.
big 3, but he talking about the OG. Man, come on.
Gonna kill that man in the comments. You ain't never seen Bleach. What?
Cause I don't, maybe I don't like to watch action like that, man.
Yeah, we can see.
Honestly though, I ain't count. You say you think Bleach overrated? I think Bleach is underrated. To be honest.
I said slightly overrated.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but still, I think it's underrated.
How you gonna call it overrated? You never
What you
even
said, boy?
Bro,
How
you
you
went
gonna
out.
call it overrated if you never watched it?
It's not even that I just won't watch it. I've tried it before. I just wasn't a bigger fan and stuff like that.
I
But
think that Bleach, honestly, if I had to say what are the best shows in the big 3 in order, is One Piece, obviously, and it's a pretty nice gap. I like Bleach over Naruto personally because I think it does what it's trying to accomplish better. It introduced a huge cast, and it didn't neglect them the way Naruto did, Rock Lee and all them in that second half of the show.
Yeah, you right. You definitely right.
Because you got the 12 captains, all they lieutenants, Ichigo and his friends, and then every villain group you run into in Bleach, fire, dripped out. You feel me?
okay, let me stop you there now. I ain't, like I said, I ain't the biggest Naruto fan and stuff like that. But from that time period of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and stuff like that, it was top tier. So, like I said, I haven't watched Bleach, so I can't really compare the two.
I
But
think
Naruto then was at its peak.
No, cap,
I mean,
no,
after
yeah.
I feel it was at his peak for
Akashi,
sure.
after the Akashi shit, it just I don't know, man.
Yeah, after the pain arc, it went down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after that shit just. I
Cause
don't know.
everything before that was it was gas now. Like I used to love coming home from school and seeing it trending everywhere and stuff like that.
For sure. We had 35 minutes, by the way. I was just checking.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
How long you trying to make it? An hour?
I mean, I feel like the American, they probably gonna be a little bit on the hour.
I feel it. But
Because we can't, I mean, it's not too many American shows to talk about. You feel? But, yeah. So, what else? Oh, yeah, I feel like it's Bleach and Over Naruto because, I don't know. I just like Bleach more, man. The characters are so cool. He's the best artist out of mainstream shows. The motherfucker that wrote Bleach, Kubo. Ain't nobody fucking with him. Ain't nobody fucking with him when it comes to drawing and his art, his character design. That's probably the only show that I pick on One Piece when it comes to design. But yeah, that nigga had some pressure now.
I haven't really seen
you gotta,
all the characters.
You gotta watch it, yeah. You gotta watch it, man.
Or read it.
Why you
I'm gonna watch it one day, man.
Reading would be better, but you should. I say One Piece instead. But you do what you want.
I'd rather start Bleach. I start Bleach before One Piece.
You'll watch Bleach, and that's like what 400.
No, actually,
it's like what 300 minus the filler.
366. 360. Well, yeah, minus the filler, it's like 300.
Yeah. Once you get the episode 300, 400 of One Piece, you're gonna be like, man, it's the greatest shit ever made. I just watched that. You feel me? But
a lot of everybody know like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kai. Aside from you, and you said it's top 5, but aside from you, I have not met one person that has actually watched or read One Piece and don't have it in their top 2 shows. But you skipped through it, so you didn't get the full experience.
I mean, it's top 5, bro.
You is what?
Like, what you want me to say? It's top 5. What you want me to say?
I'm just saying, man, motherfuckers that actually watch it love it. That's all I'm saying. But I can talk about this shit all day, so we gonna move to the next topic. Y'all cool? Overrated, underrated? Well, overrated, underrated? I say.
I mean, it's exactly where it should be.
Yeah, it's what it is. Exactly what it is.
Okay, it's what it is. What it is. Something Bleach, I say, but it's still what it is. All right. So the last topic we're gonna tackle today: are American animated shows starting to catch up to the quality of anime?
Most definitely.
Yeah, some examples I'm gonna throw out there. And really, we just did this part so we can show love to the American show. Cause folks be, trying to throw salt, saying, we ain't got that. But these past 2 years, you know what I'm saying, we've been having some pressure coming out. It's only gonna get better. But for examples, we're gonna throw out Invincible, Arcane,
Korra, Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar. I mean, that's that's big classic. Well, however you feel about Korra, you know what I'm saying. I liked it, but I didn't like certain characters. But I like the show. And then, Arcane. I said Arcane, which y'all ain't seen it, but that shit fresh. And Castlevania is one of my favorite shows I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There's actually a couple more on Netflix they got, but I have to go throw down look.
I can look up some of the more.
I mean, so we can count like all animated, or just like.
And that ain't really fair compared to the sample size of great.
Yeah, anime
shows.
So much, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's really hard to compete, but I feel like eventually, as they produce more and more American shows, then we can start to have a serious conversation about actually like competing like head to head and stuff like that. Because of the small sample size, but the shows that we do have in a sense are most definitely up there and stuff like that, especially like Naruto and Castlevania and stuff like that. I haven't watched Arcane yet, but Avatar is a great show overall. Like, even though no show is perfect. No show is perfect. No show is perfect, but Avatar from start to finish is a great show. And Castlevania too. So I just feel like in a couple more years, as they, get better and better, they most definitely gonna be up there.
Yeah, I think them seeing how big anime is, they starting to invest more into like our stuff. Like Invincible is old as fuck. I don't know why it's just not getting adapted. But that shit old as hell. And they got so many fucking chapters. But that shit is pressure. And I can't wait for this next season. I'm trying my best to stop myself from reading the comic.
You ain't read it? I read it.
I don't want to read it, bro.
I already read it.
I just don't want to
What
read
you
it.
say though, Kai?
Like you say, it's not enough. We ain't got enough yet, Unless we count like Teen Titans and like
Nah,
Samurai
that ain't
Jack.
fair.
No, that's what I'm
That
saying.
ain't
You
fair.
can't really like.
Hey, that shit was fire though,
That's what I'm saying.
man.
What was
Yeah,
fire?
it was.
Teen Titans was
Teen
fire.
Titans.
But that's a
Um,
cartoon though. Anime be more serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But that's
saying. You
why
can't-
that's why it hasn't. That's why anime has been so much better for so many years. Because anime has been willing to take on the more serious stuff. And I know somebody in the comments or whatever might be talking about how we ignoring like the DC universe and Marvel animated shows and stuff. Them been out for a minute and they ain't been making no noise. That's why I'm not counting them. I'm counting the new popular shows. So yeah, Teen Titans was more childish. Even though it had the fights and shit, it was more kiddie. You feel me?
Yeah,
Definitely.
but I mean, you can count like the DC stuff though.
I mean, the most recent movie, but they don't make no like compared to. You see what Invincible did to the internet when it came out.
Yeah, I mean, it had too many memes in that though. It was way too many like him
Yeah, I
punching
can't
his.
lie. I never seen Invincible, but Twitter, I probably done seen
Yeah.
like majority of the scenes for that show.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
too
bro,
many
ain't
memes
too
on
many
that stuff.
shows didn't drop. That was Squid Game type shit. Squid Game was running in there like that for a little bit. I ain't seen Squid Game, but I can tell you down
Yeah, I
everything that happened in that bit. But nah, I feel like I'm trying to use shows that have taken off. You feel me? Because I feel like it's gonna be a shift in American animated series compared to back in the day. People was dropping the DC universe stuff, but it was flying on the radar. If you was a DC fan, you watched it. But you scroll the internet and you don't follow nobody talking about DC, you wouldn't see it. But if you never see Invincible, it don't matter. And that's the thing to me, Invincible dropped on Amazon. Most shit that drop on Amazon be so slept on. Like Vinland Saga, that's why most people didn't watch it. Because it was only on Amazon and YouTube for some reason. But this new, I think it's gonna be new era, man. This shit gonna be fire.
No, I mean, I hope it's new. I hope they don't fumble the bag or nothing like that. Hope it's gonna be some new shit.
Yeah,
I'm actually curious on like, I don't know what they're using to like make these shows, like with source material and stuff like that. I don't know if they're just, going straight to comics or they just
the new Devil
got
May
somebody in the
Cry.
sweatshop.
The new Devil May Cry is gonna be obviously.
We haven't
Devil May
seen it,
Cry
though.
baby too.
We haven't seen it though.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like a lot of people talking about it. And I heard it's
Devil
like
May
super
Cry?
good.
It's
Baby?
good. I mean,
No, I'm talking about. Oh, you talking about for the new gen versus old gen shit?
No, I'm saying for like American shows. Isn't that like an American show?
Yeah, it's not out yet though. Devil May Cry.
I'm talking about the Crybaby series.
Devil
on
May
Netflix,
Cry,
I'm
baby.
not-
I haven't seen that. I'm talking about Devil May Cry. That was a video game series,
yeah, this video is gonna turn into a series.
Yeah. like Arcane.
But I'm saying, Devil Man Crybaby is a show on Netflix, and I've seen like a
I
lot
thought
of
that
folks
was an
talking
anime
about
actually.
it. No, if I'm not mistaken,
That was
I didn't know.
I thought that was an anime.
Yeah, I thought.
no, it's not anime. No, it's not anime.
I mean, I'm not saying you're
The
wrong.
studio
I
isn't
just didn't
American.
know. I just didn't know, bro.
Oh no, it was animated in Japan. I don't know if it's animated or not.
I mean, I think
I
Castlevania
thought it
was
was-
animated in Japan.
oh, it's on my anime. It's on my anime list. It's anime.
Yeah, it's anime. Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to sneak that in there, but I mean, like I said, I don't know what they're using it like to make these shows and stuff like that. If I had like I guess list to go through and just skim through some of the shows that would use to
I'm
potentially
looking at
make.
some right now. American shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't
Like,
gonna cap. Yasuke, that shit was a flop.
It was some grade A mid. I can't lie to you. They messed up in
Mechs in a story about a slave becoming a samurai.
I didn't even
Yeah.
watch that.
When
I'm
I seen
sorry. I
that,
didn't,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
watch it either. When I seen that, well, I watched some of it, but when I seen that scene with that man and the magic and the mech and shit, I was like, these motherfuckers can't never adapt, show love to a nigga that made it to Japan and became a samurai. But I added some bullshit into it, you know what I'm saying? But apparently that Blood of Zeus thing, I never saw it.
I've been seeing Netflix spam me with that.
Yeah, I think they said it was pretty good. I haven't seen it. Seis Manos says I don't speak Spanish. I tried to watch that. That bit mid.
Let me see. Netflix series.
Yeah, I'm still.
They can
Netflix
hell
do.
you. Yeah, Netflix been snapping though. They got a lot of good animated series.
Yeah.
Say all that.
I mean,
See,
They
the
they
just
thing
just
about
animated new JoJo.
It's better with
okay,
Crunchyroll than
the thing about Netflix, like American shows and stuff like that, they basically outsource it to Japan, so it's basically like considered anime too.
Yeah,
So
like
I
all
don't
the
know.
fake series, the one that been shitting out.
Yeah, but like another show like B, The Beginning. I doubt y'all watched that, but
Yeah,
it's a
I
show on
Have
seen
y'all
Netflix.
no?
I seen that.
Have y'all seen The Great Pretender?
I
Yeah,
have
I
not.
seen it. I love that show. I try
Yeah,
to
that
get
show
that
was
man to
good.
watch it.
Really,
I
really
watched
good.
it.
Really, really good.
Remember, I watched. I
I've been
just
trying to
didn't
get that man
finish
to watch it. For the man ain't watched the show,
Bro,
but
you told me to watch. I wouldn't watch the first episode that day. I promise you.
yeah,
It's good.
but
It's
that's
good.
that's an anime though. It was made by Whip Studios. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's weird studio. I gotta finish it, man. It wasn't no
But
good
I
though.
feel
I
like-
couldn't finish it. I think I was in the middle of. I had some shit going on, man. You feel me?
Well, I mean, I feel like since Netflix got the sweatshops going on and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure in the next couple of years and stuff, we're gonna start to see more and more, like animated series competing with anime and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So I'm actually excited to see that.
Book it. America.
said book it?
America. We ain't finna be far behind for too long, you feel me? We got a lot of catching up to do.
No, I don't know if they'll catch up. To be honest,
No,
not-
they
not
gonna
catch
never
up.
catch
Unless they make a One Piece, they're not gonna catch up.
Here we go.
I don't know why you think we all in agreement that One Piece, the pinnacle of anime and
Greatest.
stuff like that.
It is. Y'all ain't gotta agree with shit.
I mean, I guess for shonen, but it's
One
more than
Piece-
anime than just
One
shonen.
Piece hit every single topic you needed to hit, my boy.
I don't need to watch that for that.
You can. I just said
I can watch something better.
it's not better.
What's better? Wait, I mean, so what's better? Like new gen, whatever. What you think better than One Piece?
I mean, like I said, it's like it's different shows out there that's better, but y'all just haven't,
It's not better.
Don't
Yeah,
say
but
better.
no.
I'm not. Don't say just say better. Like,
Just say you
I'm
might
just saying.
prefer
I ain't gonna
it.
say it's better.
You might prefer it, but that don't mean it's better, bro.
I mean, like I said, you just haven't watched the show to understand. You feel me? So I
Man,
can't
you
really
think
speak on that
you done
because
watched a
my
couple
opinion gonna
underground shows with romance.
be. It ain't even
or
underground.
story.
You see, here
It's
you go.
not better than One Piece, bro. I don't care what you say. The only shows
wait, what's
that can
better than
be,
One Piece?
only shows that I'm as a honest One Piece fan. The only shows that can be in contention to be considered to be better than One Piece is Attack on Titan, maybe, and let me see. Just Attack on Titan, to be honest with you, cuz I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh, on a second thought about the topic, China's. I ain't gonna say they catching up to anime and stuff like that, but they be having their own animated series and stuff like that, and they actually pretty decent. I watch.
Oh yeah, I saw one on.
What?
What was I watching it on? I don't know what I was watching on, but that bit was straight. I just didn't finish. Sword of the Stranger was
watched
Chinese, I think.
I don't think I watched Sword of the It was some show on Netflix. I forgot. It was basically like some Demon King in high school and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't just spectacular, but it was entertaining enough. I said at least the action scenes were pretty nice. So I feel like but they actually been dabbling in that for a while compared to America, to say the least.
Yeah,
So.
America don't want to make that for the past, before the past couple years. America wasn't making nothing but these damn stupid ass shows like Big Mouth with nothing but 20,000 sex jokes and perverted shit.
I wasn't even. Well, that man was fucking a turkey on that shit.
Bro, I'm so glad that they are finally starting to look at what people actually want to see, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Family Guy did his thing, and South Park did his thing. You can't recreate it, bro. Just move on, bro.
Oh, they got Dota's Dragon's Blood. I think we said that already, though.
I ain't said that shit. I was looking at it.
Yeah, you ain't say that.
Yeah, that's another one, but I ain't watched it either. It's crazy. Like half of these games, like half of them be like shows from like Japanese games and stuff. Well, I ain't gonna say Japanese, but like Asian country games and stuff like that, and they just make it their own, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, fake. The fake series is like what it was, light novel, interactive novel, something like that.
I can't lie. Like looking at the screenshots for the show, it looks pretty good. I can't lie.
To my daughter,
Yeah.
when I looked at, I googled shows similar to Castlevania, and that's what came up. I don't know why. But,
Nah, it's
I know
similar.
why.
It
I
looks
guess because it's on
similar.
Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
They say Netflix say it's a fantasy anime, but it's doubtful.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta watch Arcane, man. That shit.
I ain't watched that shit.
Man,
I'm gonna watch it, man. I just haven't had the time to do so.
Nah, I ain't gonna watch it. I don't plan on watching it.
You see, professional.
I'm
hater,
not
boy.
hating. I'm not hating, man. I don't like that type of anime style. Well, animated style. So,
What is it?
It's CGI.
It's like
but it's like
yeah, it's
American
like CGI.
It's not like Japanese CGI.
No, I ain't no fan of CGI either. I kind of
Me neither, but I
But
watched.
best-
That's
but
why I
best
didn't watch
believe.
Kingdom. That's what stopped me from watching Kingdom. But I went on ahead and read it. But American CGI is better than Japanese CGI. I ain't gonna
But best believe I'm watching the Dragon Ball CGI movie, so
Yeah, that's your
Oh,
problem.
you
man.
a
I think
sicko.
That's what we need to end this bitch.
maybe
You a sicko.
But that shit got me some ass, boy.
Man, I ain't
No,
finna watch no
nah.
3D models out there. Fine, I can go on
I
YouTube and
barely
look at
want to
that.
watch Dragon Ball Z. I mean Dragon Ball Super in general. You telling me you finna watch that?
But
bitch
the
in
Super
CGI?
Bro, it's about the movie. Bro, Broly gonna be in it. And Dragon Ball Super Broly is like that's probably the best Dragon Ball Super character ever. And that's not even
Hey man,
in the anime.
that shit mid pack.
Stop hating on Super, man. It's not that bad.
Be for real, man.
It's not that bad.
Tell me what's the plot of Super.
Fight.
Shit, I mean, you got the first. All right, what's the first?
Strong
Goku
man.
Black, ain't it? Ain't it Goku Black? Ain't Goku Black the first arc? Yeah, I think
I
so.
said the story.
Yeah, I mean the first
I mean-
story, they redid the movie, so that was kind of ass.
Yeah, it's like the Battle of Gods, right? Wasn't it?
Ass.
Well, he fight Beerus, he meet Beerus, he turns to Super Saiyan God and shit like that, you know. New power up as usual. Dragon Ball stuff.
But it went, bro. Did they have it, man? Who was that Goku was fighting that was keeping up with him? That should have never ever kept up with Goku in no fight. Was that Krillin, bro? I
Yeah.
can't remember. It was before at the beginning of the Goku Black arc.
They were treating Krillin like a Make-A-Wish kid if they were letting that happen.
Man, as a human being, these boys are gods.
But if they hold back, Krillin could probably definitely like.
If they hold back.
So if they handicapped themselves, Krillin.
Yeah. I mean, they gods.
Tell me
bro.
how
Like
that
you just
sound,
said.
man.
Like you just said. Krillin.
So they
but
gotta
Krillin-
treat him like a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
I mean, he is the strongest human. But nah, Roshi is strongest human, but he's second. But it's not mid, man. Y'all just hate.
I think
really.
Tien the strongest human.
No, he ain't got washed in that tournament.
See, they changed the shit.
Nah, because his ass is trash. Well, he wasn't even in the tournament. He wasn't even in the tournament.
Bro, that's it. Goku will find somebody.
But
I think
anyways,
Tien-
man.
Yeah, let's get it.
We getting off. We get sidetracked. We gotta end this.
Yeah, man. All right. So boom. We gonna think of a name for this shit.
We ain't got no name yet. You know.
They ain't got no name, bro. It takes a minute for niggas. It takes a minute, man. Sometimes it takes a minute to be perfect.
You right.
And they ain't gotta be heat, so it ain't just
Gotta
something
be
you
Exactly.
can
fire
do.
on my mama. Then we gonna do the Discord server and let fans join it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you.
I don't want to hear these boys coming here creaming on Naruto and stuff.
Nah, they not gonna be able to talk about this stuff. They can just probably talk in the chat and shit like that. Talk about, you know.
I mean, yeah, but we can set it up to where we have certain episodes feature. You know, let fans come in. Well, just stream. You know what I'm saying? Let motherfuckers come in and talk their shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know they gonna, bro. You know they better talk Naruto, shit like that.
Hey, I'm ready for war. I didn't fought One Piece being trash allegations for 10 years, boy.
Nobody has
Fuck.
ever called One Piece trash.
We in the
Man, for sure, been having an allegation for 10 years, man. It's a serious conversation that need to be
I'm
had.
talking about from the same person. That's you, nigga.
I ain't never said it was trash, man. I ain't. That word never came out of my mouth.
Nobody has ever called One Piece trash, man.
All
You
right,
arguing with ghosts out here. You are.
If y'all see-
Arguing for the sake of arguing, man. Old man yelling. It's basically what it is.
One Piece ain't even got a plot. One Piece and Fairy Tale. You
Nobody-
can't kill yourself if you like that. All right.
No, word on the street was One Piece and Fairy Tale. When One Piece
I'm
first
reading
started.
your tweets, my boy,
Hey,
and you said you have to commit suicide if you like One Piece.
Hey, man, listen. I was on Twitter. The streets were talking. They said One Piece and Fairy Tale when they first started, both the same thing. The power of friendship.
Boy, ain't never been no power friendship, man.
What?
Man, what the
No.
Hey,
fuck?
streets
Motherfucker
were
don't
talking.
watch- Streets were, man, fuck the streets.
I gotta find the tweet, man. Let me see. It said until the certain art that when they actually start to take it serious.
Man, nah, I don't know what they
Nah. Yeah, no.
Somebody was just woke up with that hate in their blood. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes the hate is stronger than logic, you feel me? So you can't make sense when you talking. Cause I've never seen no power of friendship in no One Piece that made Luffy get stronger out
You
of
just
nowhere.
talking now. No, you just talking now.
Where is that?
Well, not get strong out of nowhere, but it's power of friendship for sure in that show.
Friendship might motivate him, but power of friendship, this man Natsu was fighting Laxus, getting his ass, destroyed the whole fight.
Yeah.
No chance, obviously, like 0 chance at winning. His man said, "I gotta do it for my friend." The man got up, absorbed all his power, and beat his ass. What kind of
Zinc
fucking
booth, man.
That shit, man, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit was
I'm
ass.
telling-
I mean, no.
Man, we
You said what?
man, we gotta end that, man. We ain't finna do the One Piece.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really do.
No,
bro,
we talking
I don't
about
even care
Fairy Tail,
I don't care about fairy tale.
Fairy Tail cool, man. It's for what it tries
No,
to
fairy
accomplish.
tales.
No, I'm saying
Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail don't try to be no complicated show, so I don't try to judge it as a show like that. For what it tries to be is good, but yeah, we can get off. You know what I'm saying? Let's not make this any harder to edit than it is right now. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. But I mean, that's just the first episode, man. I don't expect nothing to be perfect. You know, niggas.
Sure.
You know, we learning. So-
So,
With that being said, I'm pretty sure we'll get better with time, like everything in life. So
Yeah, man. So we signing off, man. We gonna have. I promise y'all, we not recording on another episode till we got a name for this shit. And,
no,
man,
no, y'all don't know about that. I don't know about that. We got something to talk about. We gonna talk.
have a whole day to think of a name. We can't do that.
I don't like the paint.
All right, y'all.
Man.
It was fun while it lasted.
Until next time, man.
Yeah, man. We gonna end the episode on that note, man. Y'all be safe, love y'all.